So in this video, I'll be talking with you about step 4 of the fiance visa process. I'm attorney Megan Pastrana of Immigration for Couples, and my firm is dedicated exclusively to helping couples across the nation and across the world in navigating the U.S. immigration process. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to subscribe using the link below to our YouTube channel so you receive updates when future videos are released. I regularly post content on this channel because I know how important it is for you to have support and clarity on your immigration journey. If you missed the prior steps of the fiance visa process, you'll want to check out those other videos that have been posted. And I also invite you to check out our Facebook page and follow us at Immigration for Couples. We host weekly live attorney chats on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And it's during those live chats, again, they happen every week, that you'll be able to ask me your questions live. So you won't want to miss that. All right, so let's dive in now to step 4. So if you missed step 3, I talked about how you'll receive an email from the consular post with instructions that you'll need to follow to schedule your interview and to take all of the documents you need and to complete that interview phase of your case. All right, and then step 4, I'm talking about what happens at the end of that process after you've had your interview. What happens next? What is step 4? So after you've had your consular interview and you've been approved and they put the visa in your passport, and you will have that visa in your passport and you'll need to enter before that visa expires. So pay close attention to the visa expiration date because step 4 involves you using that visa to enter the US. And once you have entered the US, the moment that you land in the United States, from that moment, that 90-day clock starts. You and your fiance have to get married in 90 days. That is a requirement of the fiance visa. So during step 4, in addition to entering the US on that fiance visa, you will be getting married, and then you also will be filing and need to file your adjustment of status application after marriage in that 90-day window. With that adjustment application, that really is the bulk of step 4. That adjustment application is so you can move from your fiance visa status to having your permanent resident status, also called a green card. And that adjustment of status application is where you will be having to also, once again, prove your relationship, prove your love is real. So you'll have to submit updated relationship evidence. I always like to tell the couples I represent, think of it as a continuation of your love story, the next chapter. Wanting to provide immigration with photos, maybe photos from your wedding, proof of things that you've started to combine in your life. Maybe at this point you have opened a joint bank account, maybe you have a joint lease. So anything that is showing your relationship at this phase in the process. And with that adjustment application, you're also having to provide an affidavit of support. That's where the petitioner's tax returns and financial evidence will come into play. I talked in a prior video about how you also have to provide that at the consular interview. And with the adjustment application, you also are able to file an optional work permit and travel authorization. So those are optional, and that really depends on each individual person as to whether or not you're wanting to apply for both of those. The work permit allows you to receive a work permit while you're waiting for immigration to make a decision on your green card application. So you can't legally work in the US on your fiance visa until you have that work permit or your green card. So that's one part of the application as well. And then there's a travel authorization. The fiance visa allows you to enter the United States one time. So once you enter the US, you have to stay here and complete the green card process. If you leave, you would forfeit, you would lose that fiance visa status. So if you think you might need to travel while that green card application is pending, you would also be filing an optional travel authorization. So all of this is so many things, right? In part 4 is filing that green card application. It's really entering the US, getting married, and filing the green card application so you can adjust your status. So that is all of step 4. Stay tuned for the final step, step 5 of this process, and I invite you to check out our free resource center at immigrationforcouples.com. We have tons of free resources, whether you're just starting out or in the middle of your immigration journey. Thanks for watching.